The Hippodrome, the grandest spectacle in Latium, where brave charioteers will travel from across the empire to compete for glory in brutal chariot races. But before we go racing, we must first build this magnificent monument, from laying the foundations to raising the grand facade and finally constructing the luxurious lodges overlooking the track. We must ship materials from the farthest corners of our empire to supply the construction site and call upon thousands of workers to turn this monumental vision into reality. This is pure building at its finest, and a structure this impressive needs a city worthy of it. So we'll transform the rest of the island of Ankara, beautifying the streets and surroundings before finally opening the gates for the greatest show on earth. It took me a full 24 hours of playtime to build, but it was worth it to watch this monument rise from the dirt. This is the Imperium Rationari. Let's build the Hippodrome. We thought building the Colosseum was a challenge, but I tell you now, this Hippodrome is going to make that look like a walk in the park, so we better get started straight away. Let's take a look at this thing. It's actually massive. It's like double the size of the Colosseum. And what we're going to do is actually place it over here, because I've been meaning to sort this area out for a long time. So what a better way to get started than to just delete everything and start afresh with the Hippodrome in the middle. Very expensive just to put down the base, but we do have to start on the foundation. And for that, we're going to need wood, rope, tiles and linen. Let's start construction on that. The problem we're going to have here is linen, so we're going to have to increase production of that. And the workforce, we need 700 Libertas workforce. What we're going to do for that is actually create like a little Libertas settlement town up this direction. Before we do that though, a couple of things. Just want to make a staging area so we can just easily transport materials to the work site. So these two will just supply the materials there. And then actually we want to head to the Colosseum because we're going to start one of the events. And this is going to help support building of the Colosseum. So we'll begin preparation for this one. It's going to take 20 minutes to prepare. And it needs bread, porridge and weapons. We're going to have to increase production of bread as well. That is the other thing we need to do. So let's get that started and head back over to begin on increasing that workforce. Actually, let's get started with linen first, because I think the quicker we can get that coming in, the better. So we'll do a couple of these weavers up here. This is going to be like another kind of market square, not as big as the one outside the Colosseum, but this is literally just going to make that linen. So let's clear out a little bit more space for these guys. I do want to have them back from the Hippodrome as well, so we're going to leave like a bit of space around it for future beautification work. We shall see how that goes though. Let's move that guy out of the way because I do need one more. Let's put that, and actually let's put a toga one there as well, because that looks good. Actually, does it look good? I feel like it should be facing another way, so I feel like it should be facing that way. Maybe we move up there. We do need to move these houses out of the way actually. Let's do that and that. And actually, you know what I really want? If you've seen my other Anno videos, you know I love a wall. So we're going to wall these guys in for sure. Because I want that to kind of be like its own separate community. And you know what? Let's move that up like that. That up like that. And then we can get that one up there. Okay. That is looking good. We'll do a little bit of a upgrade to it though, so let's move these guys out of the way just very quickly, because I want to move this back over this side. So essentially like, all of this area is possibly going to be the market area. We will see how that goes. Yeah, let's do a little bit of beautification work over this side. I think we'll just keep it simple. We'll just start with that in the middle, and from our Blooming Cities pack, let's go for cypress trees just around that side, around there. And oh, you know, actually let's continue the wall down just so we know where we're working with. I know I don't want the town to go any further this way. Well, it might do up there, but we'll keep it like that for now. So let's do path down. Actually no, not path down there. Fill that all in with cypress trees. Yeah, that looks decent, doesn't it? Actually, let's quickly redo that. Okay, yeah, that looks good. do need something in the middle, and I've been wanting to put this down for a while. I'm not going to lie. It is, wherever it is, it's this thing. The Pool of Tranquility. I think it looks great. Yeah, there's just like some people chilling in there as well. Just swimming around. Amazing. I'm going to put a few fire things as well around the outside because I think that makes it look good. And then just do an upgrade on some of the roads. Yeah, that's not too bad for a very quick build, wasn't it? So yeah, let's start with actual doing this housing. So let's just reposition these guys to start with. We'll put them right there so we can get the road around that way. And I don't know exactly what we're going to do yet up here, but we will figure it out. We'll make it work. We normally do, right? But essentially this is going to be its own self-contained kind of community that hopefully doesn't need much in terms of things from the outside world. So it sounds like they're going to be shut off from everything. That is literally not not what I'm saying. But let's get those all down like that. Connect that up, and then we'll bring this wall, if we delete that up to there, bring that wall around like that and go with that. So, oh, did I upgrade that guy? Was that already upgraded? We'll downgrade it to Libertas. So I don't know if we are going to have plebeians over here actually. I tell you what might be pretty cool is if we have plebeians on this side and then Liberty over this side. We won't do that just yet though. So we need to just continue with this. I need to get a market and a tavern because they increase population. So let's put one there and the tavern right next to it. We'll get some housing around it. And the idea with this kind of district is going to be just get as much housing as possible. So it's going to be really densely packed. And I think that actually might look really cool anyway. I just need to make sure I'm fulfilling demands of these tunics and these hats because these always seem to run out, and it'll be good to get these anyway with the area of effect bonus, so that's good. Then also I know that I want to have like a diagonal road up here just to make it look a little bit more interesting, so let's continue that. Get this wall down. I don't know how far we'll go up yet, so let's just go to there and we'll just continue with this, right? So just going to move these guys over very quickly and get rid of that road because I want to start on a little bit of beautification over in the main kind of city over by the Colosseum. We have a blue theme, but over here we're going to go for yellow. Right, so we're just going to fill in a few bits like that just to remind ourselves that this is yellow. The construction of the Hippodrome actually just stopped, and it's because it's awaiting materials, but also the workforce is really low. It's going to take another 53 minutes until we get that workforce up. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to pause construction for now, just so it's not taking up materials, because we want to use the materials to build housing, don't we? That's going to be like the main thing here. Definitely going to have to get a warehouse in the middle. In fact, let's put that on this side, and again just get some housing around the outside. So that is cool. There is something else we can actually do to increase population, and I think we're gonna have to do it. In fact, we do have... Oh no, we've got the Libertas workforce because we paused construction. Okay, right. I thought we'd done it then, but clearly we hadn't. Right, let's get rid of these roads because we have a secret weapon for population. We have the forum. So let's get that built. I'm going to put that right there. The only problem is this needs an aqueduct. So we're going to have to get one of those in, and hopefully it will reach if we put it in the middle of this town. So I'm just going to move these guys up and get an extra house in there as well. Then in terms of the cistern, I think that will fit. Yes, it does. So let's put that there. A couple of roads to it, and then we can have the aqueduct come out this way, and just connect that up before I forget. Yeah, but the the actual aqueduct source will be up here. We've got a mountain slot, so actually let's get that built. The only problem with the aqueducts is they take so many materials. It's outrageous. So I want to get that straight down there. We'll have to put it in blueprint mode, right? We'll just have to do it for now. So let's do... Hang on, actually, let's get that to... You know what, hang on. Let me cancel that. And we'll put it fully in planning mode, just so we're not wasting tiles. So we get down there. This can come up like this. And actually, just so we can measure this out properly, we won't do these in planning mode. If we do 1 and 2, I wonder if I can get that over slightly. There we go. And then we can have like a I was going to say a path down. Actually, yeah, a path down there would be good. So that runs down the whole length of that. And then let's see where that kind of joins up. Okay, that's fine. that's pretty good actually. I like that. And we can do like a nice little kind of area here for these guys. If I can get them down. I don't know how far this is away from from the market, but oh, hang on, that's not in the right place. Okay, that's better. Okay, awesome. We've got a nice space here. We're just going to fill it with housing, actually. I don't think there's anything else really that can go in the middle. Maybe these sandals, but yeah, maybe we'll put one of those down. I don't know if we have enough stuff for it, but let's do it anyway, right? Because it will increase income. I think it will look pretty good anyway. Get a house in there. And we'll get a few houses down this way. This is really going to increase the population. Just need to see how much... yeah, I need to see how much this is going to be to upgrade this thing. Because we'll start building. I feel like we've got the right position there. The thing is tiles. We just don't have enough tiles. That is the problem. So let's just make sure we are correct there. Cool, yeah. I think that looks pretty good anyway. So I like that. And we'll just continue with a few more houses on the other side. The thing I've forgotten, and I always forget, is the city services. Always forget that. So we can't be doing that. So actually, let's get some city services down already, because if it's going to be densely packed, we can't be like slacking on that, can we? So we'll get a well down, we'll get a watchtower down there. Our stats are terrible. I'm not going to lie, they are actually terrible. And I would say there's nothing we can do about it, but there's a lot we can do about it. we just don't do it. Cool, let's fill those gaps in with the yellow. What can I put here? That is screaming out for something. Maybe like a big old tree. Yeah, that's good. And then we'll get that on the bottom. Actually, run that down there. Yeah, cool. Yeah, this is looking good. I like having like a color theme for each location. So we'll just continue going with that. Actually, will a vigil fit in there? It might do. No, it won't. If we get rid of these two, the vigil is very important here. And I'll get that. And then just fill that in. Okay, yeah, this is looking good. I did say it was going to be very densely packed, but this bit doesn't look very densely packed. Okay, that's fine. Let's resume construction, because this is now going to take 41 minutes. I mean, it's going down because the workforce is is getting up. Oh, hang on, actually, no. We're going to pause that again, sorry. Just so we are getting that, all them tiles in. Because tiles, like I said, the tiles is the main thing that's going to cause us issues. Yeah, we've already run out. I mean, we are getting them in pretty quickly. The thing is, actually, we've got them coming over from Albion, haven't we? So we kind of get like a big stockpile at once, and our production on this side isn't the best because we're relying on those shipments. So we may have to increase the amount we're bringing over. We'll just keep, we'll just keep putting housing down for now. You know what? This actually doesn't look too bad, does it? I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Yeah, I just need to upgrade this aqueduct just a little bit more. Yeah, still waiting for tiles. Okay. In that case, let's just finish off this wall. Again, I don't know how far we'll go down. Actually, we'll need a few things here. I want to put a sanctuary. That might be useful to have. I mean, it doesn't meet the demands of these, so actually you might have to put it over the other side for the plebs if we do that. So actually we'll leave it like that. The Grammaticus might be good to increase our knowledge for research, but at the moment, yeah, I think we'll leave that. Can we finish that off? Oh, so close. So close. Right, we're nearly there. Once we've done that, we'll see how much population we have, because that will kick into action. This will be good, and then we can get started on actual construction of the of that hippodrome. So there we go. We've got 4 tiles now. That is that. That should reach. Yeah, it does. Does it? No, it doesn't. Okay. In that case, let's do a bit of an upgrade to these paths and not to that. Downgrade that. I'm hoping that reaches now. From the cistern. Nope, it doesn't. Maybe if we upgrade down here. And across there. There we go. No, that still hasn't worked. Oh, it's so close. Are we going to have to put a marble road? We're going to have to do a marble road, aren't we? Or do I get a... yeah, let's do this, right? Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Path out the back. There we go. That should reach. Oh, just about. Yeah, just about. I mean, what we could have done actually was just move it over, but that has actually given us a load of population, which is good. I'm just going to fill in this bit, and we'll continue with the construction. So we've got all the workforce we need. That was a nice little town, pretty quick to get together, wasn't it? We'll come back to this a bit later on just to make it look nice, but for now I want to start producing a few other things, like some more bread for the Colosseum, because we need to supply this. The local gladiator games are now ongoing, and essentially this is going to increase the Splendor rank, and the higher Splendor rank we get, the more perks we get from the Colosseum, which is good. So those guys are in there having a good time. Look at that, absolutely fantastic. However, the Hippodrome has just stopped again, and it's the linen. That's what it is. So we'll make more bread. I guess we were making more linen, and then the other thing I wanted to do was a bit more fine glass. Just remembered as well over here quickly. We'll just put down a Medici because I forgot to do that. We'll put it just at the top there, very quick. So we're going to move over to this area here. Oh my god, what are these guys doing? You guys get repaired. Okay, so yeah, we're going to move over to this area here, and this is going to make a few little bits and bobs. So we'll do some bread fields, we'll do the fine glass, and then the other things that I wanted to do was actually start on lyres. We're not going to make the actual lyres, but we're going to do the stringer and the gilder, and then lyres I'll decide later, but I want to start producing these things right now. Let's get started on the linen first. That is the most important thing here, because we cannot be running out of that the whole time. It'll just take forever to complete this hippodrome if that is the case. So we'll move those out the way. I do need to find a place for these dye works, which actually, thinking about it, probably could incorporate them into this area, because this is going to be like just a really random area. But right, let's get these weavers down. And I've just noticed something. It's not called linen, it's cloth. I've been calling it linen the whole time. Oh dear, it is what it is. Anyway, let's get a warehouse down right next to those guys, and we'll bring a path down there. Can we get the dye works into that bit? I think we can. Yeah, nice one. We'll just bring that path down and see where that connects. Cool. Nice. So there was a couple of other things I wanted to get into this area, wasn't there? So it was fine glass and a few other random things. But I do want to get a spinner in, because we always seem to run out of tunics. So I'll get one of those in right there. And then one of these Pileus felters for hats, because we always run out of those as well. So let's build that and run the path down there. Cool. Let's start on the lyres. Again, we're not going to actually make the lyres yet. We're just going to do the gilder and the stringer. So let's see. That looks pretty good there, I think. And then the gilder on the other side. Yeah, I like that. The other thing was fine glass. Nearly forgot about that. Fine glass. That, you know what, actually, let's move that. Oh, let's move that. Oh my god. Cancel, cancel, cancel. Let's move that up there. And then the fine glass can go in the corner right there. So that's decent. The other things were bread and all of the stuff to make bread. So, yeah, let's do a wheat farm. The ratios on this have changed. So look, processing time 20 seconds on the grain mill. So you need 5 of these wheat farms to supply 1, which is really, really outrageous. But let's get one of these down anyway, and then we'll fill in like this whole gap here. Need 210. Oh my god, that's massive, isn't it? Okay, that does look good, to be fair. I'm just going to check how many wheat farms we've got. So we've got 1 there and 2 there. So we need another 2, really. But I'm only going to put 1 down, because I don't really have space for 2, right? So let's go. Oh, let's go from there. Bring that down just to there for now. And then I've noticed there's a little bit of a gap here. So I just fill that in. Really, I would like a fence along there, but we'll go with that for now. Oh, actually, that is not going to get round to there, is it? So we may as well just extend that into there. And I think that looks, yeah, I think that looks decent, doesn't it? So let's put a few more fields back here. That is encroaching on this wood, but that is still fully operational, so that's good. The other thing was grain mill, don't need, bakery. Okay, definitely need one of those. So I'm going to put it next to this. Hopefully that's a big enough space. Oh, it fits in perfect. That is good. I quite like that area, actually. I think it's quite cute. It's quite cute, isn't it? Right, there's a few little bits of detail I just want to put here. First up, city services, because I always forget those. And that spot there, perfect for a latrine. We'll get that in, looking good. And then over here, you can get a well and maybe another latrine. I mean, is that going to be worth it? I don't think it is, but maybe a watchtower. I'll tell you what, actually, we'll put the well at the back, then the watchtower here. We'll make sure it's pointing the right way, though, which is that way. Okay, nice one. And then just a little bit further this way, I spotted this little gap earlier. And again, I thought it'd be perfect for a for a latrine. So let's get that in. Okay, let me just spin it around. Nice. And I'll put the overgrowth in it. There. I think this location, we'll have to put like overgrowth around a lot of places because it's like a farmland. In fact, let's put some there. Okay, nice one. Yeah, that's looking good. Do need to just sort of redo our workforce here. So let's go ahead and upgrade and downgrade a few things. It's not too bad, to be fair, but let's upgrade those. And we'll upgrade those. What we are going to do very shortly is actually do a massive redo of this area here. It's going to be like similar to what we did here. So this and this bit is going to absolutely transform, and it's going to look amazing. But actually, let's let's actually focus on upgrading these people for now. So patricians are okay. Let's upgrade these, and we are back on it. Let's just check out this missing goods again, but we've got about 16 minutes before that's finished, so we're making good progress on the first stage. Look at all those guys down there working away. It looks absolutely fantastic, doesn't it? This is going to look absolutely fantastic when it's finished. I know the Colosseum looks great, but this is going to be next level, I think. So while we're waiting for that stage to be completed, let's go ahead and check out some quests. We've got this one, As the Dice Fall. Luckily we've got a ship over here already because we've been invited to play some dice at Valeria's island. I say we were invited. We paid like 10,000 denarii for the invite. So we better win some cash here, right? We need to select the warehouse, and she's gone off to run an errand. I wonder what that is. But in the meantime, let's make a choice because we've got a plebeian is offering us some dodgy dice, which hopefully will give us the upper hand in these games, right? So let's get that and then wait for Valeria to get back. We'll just go back to the main island because there's a couple of other things here. Thieves abound. I started this one in the middle of videos, in terms of like between videos, and it's asking us to put down another custodia. So I'll get that right there. I think that's probably a sensible place for that. So that's good. And then we do have a specialist. Is that a specialist? It's a watchman. It's a common watchman, so that's good. More the merrier. And there's a festival, I just noticed. So we've got Spectacular, the festival of the games. Happiness +2. We will do that because our happiness was right low. So that's good. We're all looking good now. As the dice fall, we are going to go back to Lily-Bayon and select this place. This is where all the games are being held. And hopefully, hopefully we can win some cash. We are ready. We are ready to go with this. So we've got an equity. He's a little bit drunk. We've bumped into him and he wants to fight. Calm down, man. Calm down. You're going to get kicked out, right? But we are playing dice against Kaiso, the raider. So we are going to use the die that we bought earlier. And it's a draw. It looks like he's using loaded die as well. But we've gone back and forth a little bit and we've won. Continue that. Go away, Kaiso. You got beat. I would say fair and square, but we used loaded die. 20,000 denarii for that. I don't know if that was worth it or not. Oh, look, there's a little mini hippodrome there. Ours is going to look much better than this. Right, that's all good. So got a few quests out the way. What's happened here? Must have been a fire or something. We'll just go ahead and repair those. But this seems to be making good progress. Another 8 minutes on that. Not long left on this then, so we'll just take the last little bit of time just to do a bit of work over here, because there's a few things I want to do. First up, tunics and hats are still down, so we need to sort that out. And I'm just going to use this area here just to be like a little bit of a fashion avenue, I guess you could call it. The most basic fashion though. The essentials, let's say. So we'll get tunics, hats, and then also we'll get sandals in here as well. That fits in very nicely. We'll put a path, not like that. Let's try it again. A path into those. Yeah, looking good there. And then we'll do a little bit of flower work around the outside. I do want to get like a kind of basic tree. I mean, that looks pretty good. Yeah, basic tree at the back there, and then we'll continue the yellow theme over this side with these dandelion patches again. And down the back there, yeah, we'll do that. Maybe put those all the way down. And down there, I think. And down there. Okay. That's good. That's good. And you know what, actually? We're going to go a bit crazy here. I say crazy. It's literally just placing trees down. But that, I think, it looks pretty decent, you know? It's pretty decent. The other thing I wanted to do here was get this yellow dandelion patch just along the base of the aqueduct, because I just think this looks good if you do that. And we won't go all the way, we'll just go up to there for now. Do want it on both sides though. But yeah, that is the yellow aqueduct. That's pretty cool, isn't it? I like it a lot. And then the other thing really was just to get a foundation on the wall, because at the moment it's just on the ground, isn't it? And I think we'll use something a bit less fancy than the marble tiles which we used over the other side. I think rustic stone, we use that for the building site. I don't know if that's going to be suitable. You know what I quite like, actually? It was this one. It was this one here. So I'll just grab that. What's it called? Sun-kissed stone. So I'll bring that up there. And we'll just do all of the wall at the moment. In fact, can we do that? Yeah, that goes around there. That's perfect. And right on time, we have finished the first phase of construction. How exciting. So yeah, let's go ahead and officially finish off the foundations. Have a look at that. We're not even halfway done and it looks incredible. This game just amazes me every time, honestly. Let's get right in there as well, just to check out a bit of the detail. Yeah, that's nice, isn't it? That is really good. This is going to be huge by the time we finish it as well. But let's see what we need for this. So this is the track, 40 minutes to complete. And we need to supply wood, tiles, concrete. That's iron there, and granite. So granite we actually have in Albion. We'll bring that over. And then tiles, I think we're going to have to up production of that. Everything else we're okay for. Right, so let's check out the couple of things up here. Voda demands a tribute. We got to pay that ransom. Oh my god, 78 grand for that. But we cannot afford to go to war on the other region at the moment. But look, she's actually offering a ceasefire. We'll accept that no matter what. So that's good. And then we have an event at the amphitheater, the mysterious Mamillo Part 1. Who will we announce as the top act for your next games? Either Chief Glinda or Mamillo Favelas. I'm going to go Chief Glinda because that gives us +2 happiness. I'm going to continue that. Our happiness was right down, so I think +2 happiness right now is going to be very, very helpful. Just need to check as well, actually. 600 plebeian workforce. Now, let's go ahead and actually upgrade a few of these. I'm going to make this area into literally just equities at some point. Like, that's what I kind of am aspiring to. But let's just go ahead and upgrade as much to make sure we have that workforce, because we need 600. I mean, that's a lot, isn't it? Yeah, that is a lot. So we've got 300 there. I mean, we could probably upgrade some of these. In fact, yeah, let's upgrade these guys. All of this is going to get demolished at some point, just to let you know, because we are going to be doing kind of like this, but we're going to be doing it around kind of the whole area here. Make it look really, really good. Really, really cool, really, really fancy. And hopefully we can make it look as good as the Colosseum, right? All right, let's do that. There's a lot. Oh god, there's a lot of workforce deficit, aren't there? Now, but we've got the 600 plebeians that should start going up. I just need to make sure we're not running out of that Libertas, because that would not bode well for us. So I'm just going to put a couple more residences up this side. And again, the more we can build this out, I think the better, because this will just look really, really cool with it properly packed out with a load of housing. I think we can go, that's as far as we can go back, because we'll need to put the wall around there, won't we? Oh, we've massively gone over that workforce. Okay, maybe we just downgrade a few of these. Okay, that should work out. Just downgrade a couple more. Yeah, that works out. The only thing we're missing now is the patrician workforce. But maybe we need to sort that out a bit later. It might be because all of these are ill. Oh my god. Right, let me just quickly put down a Medici. I am so bad with the city services, aren't I? I'm terrible with those. Right. You go there, you sort those people out, and we are sorted. So what we're going to do now, actually, is visit some of our other islands, because we've got plans to help supply this thing, right? So first up, we're going to go to our gold-producing island, and what we're going to do here is actually turn this into granite production, and also this has olives on it. So we'll do olives on this one. Send them back over, and then if you've noticed in the bottom corner, if we just go across the way here, I did actually settle another island, and it's an exact clone of what we just looked at. This is producing more gold for us. I thought it might be funny to just have an island that is exactly the same, but this one will not change. I just wanted to show you that. But before we do the other island, we're gonna start with Fortuna. And we've got big plans for this place. We are here for flax, sandarak, minerals, and we're going to make some more tiles as well. So this island is going to get completely transformed. I've totally forgotten to do a couple of things though, which are very important. First up, I need to bring granite back over from Albion. So we'll get our ship, the Eerie Wings, who's currently in Albion. They will need to go from Duromagus over to Ankara and bring over the granite. So we'll do 3 lots of granite, and then we'll also bring over some bronze, because we need that for a later stage. So let's establish that route, get that going, and then also the other thing would be to actually start construction. I never did that, so let's start that. We'll start loading up the other materials, and once the granite comes over, we should be good, and the 40-minute timer will start. So back to Fortuna. Let's get started on this. That is the island of Fortuna properly sorted out now, so that's all good. I did cut out the video just because it was a little bit tedious to watch me move buildings around, and we have got some more interesting builds later on in the video. And we're here to build the Hippodrome, not an island, right? So just to do a quick overview. We've got flax down here. These guys are working overtime, 225% efficiency because we have the aqueduct in range. Then we've got Sandarak over here. I don't know if this is going to be enough, but we did increase production a little bit, so that's all good. And then over here we've got tiles being made. So we got the tilers here, we got the clay down there and there. There's a couple of river slots. That's all we've got is 2, so we need to make use of our space efficiently. Just going to upgrade this because I noticed that was being a bit slow. And then finally over this side we've increased production of our minerals with these mineral crushers. And in fact I'm going to get rid of that was making marble. What I want to do is actually change it to minerals. So this is exclusively making minerals, right? And then just in terms of the theme, I've done a pink theme because I thought we'd have like a lot of purple on the flax. Just filled in the little details with the lilac stuff there. We've got some of those pink trees as well. In fact, can I get some more pink trees down the back here? Oh, I can, yeah. Yeah, nice one. I like that. I like that a lot. So, next up, just need to sort out some trade routes and go over to the other island to continue making marble. But if we just check on the Hippodrome, see how long is left on here. We've got 6 minutes until that is done. Let's head over to our gold making island because there's a couple of things I want to do there just very quickly before we complete this stage. Oh, we've got a decision to make with Ben Balin. What is the best one here? This one, I don't know what that's really done for us, but let's go with it. So yeah, let's go over to the new island. Now, a couple of things here. First up, just going to increase the population a little bit because we are going to start production here of uncut marble and olives because at the moment we don't actually have any uncut marble coming in now, and that's because we just got rid of it on the other island. So we'll do 4 of those. We are going to need to upgrade some of the Libertas, but we've got a lot of that workforce now with that very quick upgrade, and this is just going to be very quick as well. So we can get back to the Hippodrome. Let's put that right there. That is an ugly looking road, not gonna lie. So is that awful, but it will work, and we may come back here and redo it like we did the other island. Cool, let's do a bit of an upgrade on these guys just down the front, and these should be getting some needs. Yeah, they are. Okay, fantastic. Let's put a few more residences down just so we can start on the olives, because we are always running out of olives and olive oil apparently. We'll just do the minimum field we need for these, and they take 2 minutes to process. Oh god, right. So we'll do let's do 4 fields. That's probably going to be a sensible amount. Just need to be careful with the workforce actually, because we need to get these guys upgraded again. Yeah, perfect. And then 1 more of these, and we should fill in that workforce with these guys when that goes up. Okay, cool. That is looking good, right? So I need to get up some trade routes for these guys, don't I? So let's do a new trade route, and we'll add one of our trade ships. Let's do that one. Oh, we've stopped construction on the Hippodrome. Why is that? Oh, of course, it's going to be granite. So everything else was fine, wasn't it? Granite is the only one missing. Where is the ship? Hopefully it's close. Oh, it's right there. Okay, it's a little bit far away, but it's making its way over. Let's put that on 3 times speed just to get it going. Right, back to trade routes. This one here, what we're going to do is actually pick up from Iliadunum. I'm going to load up a few things. So it was olives. We'll do 2 lots of olives. We'll do the uncut marble. We'll do 2 of those. And then the other thing we've got on that island is gold. So we'll pick up the gold, and that will be going to Ankara. So if we just unload all of that there. I'm wondering, let's do 3 uncut marble. I think that might be better. I don't think we'll get up to over 50, right? So let's establish that route. So that is good. Then the other thing we've got here, just to quickly sort it out, this one is going to both islands. We don't need it to go to Iliadunum now, do we? That will just go to our first one, Hermeticum. So that will change at some point. Okay, awesome. Looking good on the trade routes. Oh, save those changes definitely, and we should be good back at the Hippodrome. 30 seconds left until this is complete. Oh, very excited to see what the next stage is. Right, so let's get this upgraded. We've got the track completed now. Let's go ahead and upgrade this, and yeah, looks great again, doesn't it? We've got kind of the details on the side now, all the scaffolding going up. Oh, beautiful. The track is complete though. The track is complete. That's where we're going to be doing races later. So cool. So cool. But yeah, let's see what we need for this. So this is the facade and arches. 50 minutes to complete this one. Tiles, concrete, iron, granite, marble and mosaics. We're good for all of that. The workforce, about 500 equities, but we do need to unlock this by increasing our patrician population by a little bit. So what we are going to do now is actually turn our attention over to this side of the island again, because we're going to start a massive build in this area, increase population of equities and patricians, and then that will get us sorted for this stage. First up, let's go ahead and just upgrade these equities to patricians. I literally just put down this area to get it working right. I can't wait to get my hands on that and make it look nice. So let's check out this. We have enough patrician population now, so let's start that construction. We do need to find 500 workers from somewhere though, which I think we should be able to do, because we've got these buildings up here. So we'll do that, give those roads a bit of an upgrade, so hopefully some of the Sikh services can reach those too. But we've got a big old district of plebs down here, and I want to have these all equities anyway, and then we'll have like plebs and libertas over the other side behind the Hippodrome. I think that would be pretty cool. And then also we can make this look really nice at some point. I don't know when that's going to happen. It might happen this video, it might not. I'm not entirely sure yet. So let's just upgrade all of those. I don't think we can get down to here, but that is fine. We should see that sort of balance out now, because as the needs do fill up, then that should start going up. Right, so let's start with our kind of patrician area up here. I've been waiting so long to get my hands on this, honestly. Can't wait to get started. So let's get rid of those and give us a bit more space to work with just on this side. And what I wanted to do is actually get these houses along like the cliff face. I think that will look pretty good. And then I did want like a road just there. We'll move. Oh my god, we could get rid of the tavern. We'll put that back in. We'll put that back in shortly. But we'll get that connected up there and there. And yeah, I wanted to get like a strip of road in between there, like a really thin road. And I think that looks pretty decent like that. So let's continue this down. And there's a few things here that I probably don't need. Let's get rid of that warehouse. Hopefully that doesn't kind of ruin anything. And there's this Pilius filter here. Get rid of that. And then tunics. Tunics we always need. So we'll keep that. We'll keep that going. But right, let's see what we want to do. Let's move that over there. And I'm going to see if I can get the tavern in here, actually. So let's grab that. And that does fit. It fits like that. Okay. This could look pretty decent, you know. And then maybe we can get a house like that. Do we do like a square on either side? No, I wanted to look a bit more interesting than what we normally do with squares and stuff. So let's do that. Then maybe we can move this up just slightly. Let me grab the whole thing. Because this would be cool if it connects to there, right? Does it need to go up one more? I don't know. But let's do that. Now, are we actually using the space properly here? I don't think so, but it is what it is. Definitely want to keep the shrine here. Actually, do we want that shrine a little bit more forward? I've just deleted patricians that I didn't mean to do. If we do that, we can get a path behind it. Just to make it look nice, because that is kind of the aim here. And then bring that down there. Yeah, okay, that looks decent. I like it. So the needs are filling up here, which is good. Just need to make sure we are going to upgrade them to 2 patricians. That is literally the goal here. I'll fill in that as well, and we'll get a quick upgrade on these roads. Careful not to upgrade to marble though, because we need all the marble for the Hippodrome, don't we? So yeah, I like that. I think that looks really cool actually. It's a bit unusual, a bit unorthodox, but very interesting, very interesting. Let's get a path down this way. And we probably should have like a city service in here. I'm hoping we can fit a well in. No, we can't. I mean, if we put it... Nope, that's not going at all, is it? Nope, because the aqueduct's in the way. That's fine. We can put that there, though. And let's get a latrine. No, a latrine won't fit. Okay, we'll just stick with the well there. And actually, let's get a watchtower for some happiness. Okay, nice one. And we've got an invite. Okay, we'll deal with that later because we are doing this right now. This doesn't actually have a warehouse in range. Where is the closest warehouse? This one doesn't have one either. So let's have a think. If I put a warehouse over here, will that reach? That does, and that one does. Okay. It's not great, not great, but it will have to do for now. We may move that up here, or actually we could put it behind. Yeah, actually let's put it behind here. I don't know what to do with this space behind here anyway. So let's grab it and put it right there. That should work a bit better. And can we get a road through there to this bit? I don't think we need to, but maybe we'll sort that out later. I'm not sure. Just checking that these will still reach. Yeah, that reaches. This one should reach as well. Cool, nice one. Just going to quickly turn that around, make it a little bit more of a feature. I know it's only a... what's it, a tunic maker, but we are desperate for tunics all the time, aren't we? So we'll keep that like that, and let's bring that down. In fact, let's do that. Can we delete in the middle? No, we won't attempt that, but I think that looks pretty good. A nice little fountain or statue would go there nicely, actually. But maybe we'll come back later and sort that out. So this is looking decent at the moment. Let's just fill this in. And behind here, what I want actually is some more of this overgrowth. So when it's up against like the cliff face and stuff, it's like no one really goes there and sorts it out, which I think is a little bit, again, a little bit of storytelling that we quite like. In fact, let's get another house there. Can we upgrade these guys? We can. Yeah, we just still need to increase the equities workforce. Let's have a look at the construction, actually. Yeah, look at all those guys working away. Keep going, lads. 45 minutes left on this stage. So that's good. Let's continue over here. Now, I want to do a red theme over here because we've got blue, we've got yellow, we've got pink. I know we've got red on another island, but let's just do red over this side, right? We'll just fill in all of this. This here is just needing something, and I'm wondering if we put a big old statue in there. Yeah, let's put a statue in there. Cool, that looks good, doesn't it? That doesn't though. Right. We'll get a little bit of a base to this as well. Something that looks a little bit fancy. And that is red. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. Well, actually, no, I don't. What I do like is plants. So that looks a bit better. Okay, let's continue with this just very, very quickly. Fill those in. Fill those gaps in. And we'll do a couple more upgrades. These really need to be patricians, but we'll get them going eventually. These guys are now able to be promoted. So that's good. So yeah, this is all going to be patricians on this side, and then equities are going to be this side. Let's actually get started on this area, actually, because the more equities we have, the quicker that Hippodrome is going to get built. I'm just going to move the barracks out the way. These have to come out the way as well. Let's put that there, and then this vintner, I think it's called. Is that a vintner? Yeah, we'll put that there. And it does need a warehouse just to keep it working. So cool. This area here is quite a big area, and honestly I've been waiting to get my hands on this one as well. So that's cool. Don't want to get rid of that path. I was thinking, do we need to redo the aqueduct to come around a little bit better, or no, I quite like that actually as the border. So we'll do that. Definitely get a wall in. Now, which one do I want to use though? That is the question. I'm thinking we'll use this one, the Wall of Domus. So let's get that just very quickly added in around the outside, just to give us a bit of an area. Our people are alien. Our people are always alien. Like, I keep saying it every time, but I need to Need to really sort that out. Let's see if we can get a path through there. I think I will be able to. Yeah, look at that. Amazing. And then that can come through. Let's do it. We can't get a path down the outside. That is fine though, because we don't need it. Get a path through there. And then this bit here just can be a bit for maybe some city services. But let's get some housing first. So yeah, these are going to be equities. We can do a little bit of an interesting layout here as well. So do a path down the middle. Let's copy these guys over. Then bring this, I was going to say bring it down like that, because I think some housing along that edge will look decent as well. Okay, we don't need to go too mad here, right? It is literally just increasing population a little bit. But saying that, I do kind of want to go a bit mad here, because we've got a lot of things to fit in. Get rid of that, because we need to reposition these houses. I'm thinking, shall we put a shrine, this shrine right in the middle? Because this kind of needs to supply the other side as well, doesn't it? In fact, let's just check. That does work, because that needs to come up here, so that should reach. We've got the shrine there. I thought we didn't fit the shrine in for some reason, but that's fine. I think a shrine here will look good anyway, and we could probably get a grammaticus in as well. I'm just hoping I'm not using all the materials that are needed for the hippodrome. What are we missing here? A market and a tavern. I mean, we've got the market here. So actually, let's put that at the back of the shrine. Is that in the middle? I don't think it is, but in fact, I'm going to get rid of that road. That's a bit of a useless road, isn't it? And get one more house in there. This olive press is just randomly there. No, that doesn't go in the middle, but that does if we spin it around. And can we actually get... What is that? Oh, that's a warehouse. Okay. I think we need that. We've got a mountain slot up here. So really, we don't really want to go any further than this, right? That will be our limit there, I think. Or actually, let's bring that down a bit. Or saying that, shall this be the limit? Yeah, that will be the limit there. We won't build further than that. So let's continue the wall around. And that's going to have to come down this way, isn't it? Cool. I don't know how long this wall's going to be, but we will definitely find out. Let's get that connected up. Do I want to put another house there? Yeah, of course we do. The olive press I'll just put out there for now, and these guys can go in there. I'm thinking we need to fit the tavern in, don't we? So I'm just going to bump that up all the way to the end. I was going to do a little bit of a feature around it, but I don't think we have the space for that really. So let's get a tavern. Yeah, that goes in there pretty nicely. And then here we've got some more patricians down here actually. Let's move these guys out. There you go. Move those up there. I'll move this one out as well. Get that patrician over in there. That looks good, that bit. I really, really like that. But I'm just going to stop admiring what I've built and continue with this area here. City services. Okay. Maybe we line them up like this. So you've got city services. I do want a couple more of these. What's it called? Tunic makers, the spinners. So I'll put 2 down. I just want to move that over just 1. Trying to make this look nice, but I don't think I can. It's a little bit uneven. Actually, the unevenness makes it look a little bit fancy, I think. So yeah, that's good. I'll put a road at the back, just so. Do we need a road at the back? No, we don't, because that just needs to be connected to the warehouse, which it should be able to get from up there. Yeah, they can get there. That's fine. Let's do another entrance down this way. I don't really like having those houses on the edge there. Let's upgrade these guys. So I do need to get them to equity, don't I? That's kind of the main goal here. And yeah, look, there we go. We've sorted it. So we're back on workforce, which is good to see. Let's do another bit of beautification here. So we're going to continue the red theme again. Just get it like in the middle here. That looks pretty good. Is that? Oh no, that's not even. Oh no. Need to sort that out. Cool. There's a little bit of mud there. I was just thinking, can I get that without upgrading to marble? I'm going to leave it because I don't want to risk that marble really. That's in the middle, isn't it? 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, cool. Put an entrance on the back as well. Oh, fill in the little gap in the middle. Cool, nice one. So yeah, let's get more flowers. Grab them from there. Put those around. And I'm thinking, do I just utilise this space a bit better here? I think I do. I do quite like the long road, the wide road, but we don't really have a lot of space here to work with. So let's move that over directly there, and then we can get a path down like that. Get rid of that. Cool, nice one. I'm trying to make this look nice. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that because I'll get rid of that. I want to do like a little diagonal road, but it didn't work out. It looks a bit strange if we don't have like a path here, does it? Cool. A little bit uneven, but gives it a bit of character, I think. Cool, nice one. So we're making good progress on here. Can we just upgrade these again? Okay, that actually is not too bad. The other thing I want to do actually is we're going to continue the red theme all the way down here. So we're just going to get our poppies and put them down the back of the aqueduct like this, and then this will be the red aqueduct. So that, yeah, that I think looks pretty cool. We probably should actually replace these blue ones, come to think of it. Yeah, that looks nice. Cool, so let's do a few more houses around here. And, oh, we've got this wall. That does need to continue down here. Luckily, we've got a bit of a gap. That was lucky, wasn't it? Jeez. That could have been a disaster. We'd have to shift all of this over. Right, that's good, that's good. What I do need actually is a path round the back here. The Medici is really big, so where can I put that? Let's move that there. I'm thinking, do we use this space a little bit better? Not sure. Does that work? No, I'm still not going to be able to get the path out. Do we even need a Medici? Let's check. I don't know where the closest one is. It's probably here. Ah, we probably do. I'll tell you where we'll put it. We'll put it at the back here. Just so it's a bit out the way. And yeah, we can probably put a Custodia there as well, which hopefully will reach all of that. Yeah, so it's kind of out the city. Cool. That mountain slot is right there. So that's fine. What am I going to do here? I think a latrine. A latrine fits in there. I love the latrine. And then a well. And then let's get those red flowers. Get them in there. I'll get some behind there. And what can we do down the back here? Maybe we get some more of these cypress trees. Because they do look really good. And actually out the back here as well. That might be worth it. I don't know if we need... We probably don't need that path there. So let's just continue that blue that was deleted. We'll get cypress trees in there and there and there. And we'll come back to this bit very shortly. So behind, I don't want cypress trees. What I want is this overgrowth. Which is this here. Let's fill that in there. And can we put anything here? Maybe a statue? Have we got any good ones? Town crier. Yeah, nice. Looking fancy there. Okay, this is not looking too bad, you know. This is exactly kind of the idea I was having, is actually just to get these equity workforce up, which is what we want. This bit here is very messy still, so I don't really know how we're going to deal with that, but we will. Don't you worry, we'll definitely deal with that at some point. Let's just do a little bit of work here just to tidy up these boundaries. And we actually have a tavern there that is supplying a few buildings. Actually, we can probably get rid of that. and upgrade the roads down here. And then our tavern up this way should be able to reach them. Yeah, that's perfect. Literally perfect. Just want to do a few more things in the area. Mainly upgrade this and this. So any more to upgrade? Nope. So that's fine. I'm just going to get rid of those. And get a couple of roads down like that. Then we'll need to figure out what we want to do with these empty spaces here, right? That's kind of going to be a bit of an issue, because what do we do with them? I mean, housing is probably the main thing. Oh, press the wrong button there. Jeez. But it has shown us some things to repair, which is what we need. Okay, where are we going? Let's check on the Hippodrome. 23 minutes left on there, not long at all. So it gives us a bit more time just to get things sorted on this side. Let's spend the last little bit then of this phase of the build just to finish off these two areas and put a few finishing touches on, right? So I know that I want to have like some straight roads down here. That's what I think will look pretty good. So let's get that going. I want this actually to come all the way down. So yeah, let's get that like that. And then maybe we can put those. Yeah, that will look good actually, I think. All the way up to the end. We'll put that. Yeah, let's put it just like that. And then I want to get a road down the middle here. And this does look a little bit cramped, but I think it's going to look. I think it's going to look decent, you know. Get a house like that. Can I get a path? Hang on, where can I put that path? I don't think that's going to fit. Unless I just do straight like that. Okay, nice. I don't know if I like that path at the end, but let's upgrade these to concrete around here as well. And actually, we can upgrade these to patricians now, can't we? We are running out of tiles. That is the problem. This is why we needed more tiles from the other island. And we are actually making tiles in Albion as well, aren't we? Just checking here. We do have all the materials except for granite. Granite, again, should be coming over. Let's just double check that. It's maybe not there at the moment. So it's probably on its way. But that's fine. It should get here before we actually like get to the end of the phase, hopefully anyway. So we'll try and not do some upgrades just so we are stockpiling a few tiles. But there's a thing here that I need to put, and I don't know what it should be. Actually, I'll tell you what we probably should do is actually check on some of these needs. See if there's anything actually we should have. Grammaticus. Yeah, Grammaticus would be good because these guys don't have access to one. So in fact, let's do a quick redo of that. Put those down there. This Pilius filter can come out the way. And we'll go for that, I think. We do need to actually get a Grammaticus in, though. I hope it does fit in this area here. If not, that Pilius felt was going. I don't know if we need Peleus Felters or not, though. That's another thing. But right, Grammaticus. Oh, it will fit in. Oh, okay, right. We'll have to move this, don't we? Okay. Now, with this, definitely want some concrete roads around it. So let's do that. We've stopped construction on the Hippodrome. That is probably because we do not have the granite, do we? But that should come over. Oh, it's gone really dark. Why is that? Should be 1 o'clock. Let's change the time. Maybe clouds. But let's have a look. Renew ceasefire. We will accept and pay that because, again, we don't want to get into any fights over the other side. Oh, Kaiso's offer just disappeared. Right. Doesn't matter to me. We are fine with that. It just doesn't fit in, does it? Trying to think what would fit in. But actually, let's check that does make its way all the way. It's a little... Nah, it's never going to make its way down there. So are we going to have to put a Grammaticus somewhere else? To be fair, it only gives you knowledge. I don't think we need it. Marble roads might help a little bit, but I'm not going to waste that marble right now. Cool, so that's that. Let's grab this. And we'll do a road around the back. Because we can't really fit anything else there. Or can I do... this... Alright, we're going a little bit further afield here, but... do want to make things look good, don't we? I'm a little bit nervous about this granite. I really need to see it on this side of the island. Or this side of the region. There it is. Eerie Wings. It is in the region. Let's see where it is. It's on its way. Okay, let's go triple speed just to get that going. Because we are very close to completing that last stage. Okay, low happiness in Duromagus could lead to a major incident. Mate, what is going on in Albion, I tell ya. It's a bit of a nightmare over there. Always is, though. Let's see what other kind of needs are down at the moment. Togas are down. Peleus Felters are down, actually. So maybe we get another one of those. They can go there like that. And then in the middle... Oh, no, don't waste the marble. Don't waste the marble. A latrine. I love a latrine, don't I? I don't know if this will fit, though. Oh, it does. Okay, we've got to put that in there. Unrest has broken out in Barenburg. That's fine. That's over on Albion's side. I think we can do a little bit better job here in terms of just laying out these a bit better, because I want to get this path connected up like that. Cool, and then can we do that spinner there, spinning it around all day, every day? And then this house, where can this go? Oh, it goes at the back here, I think. It's not the best place to live, but necessity is the... What do they call it? The mother of innovation. I mean, I don't know how that phrase applies here, but it does. Right, cool. Let's just do a bit more of that. And I think that looks pretty good, actually. Yeah, it's a little bit more of an interesting layout, and mainly we've got the workforce. We have a festival as well, the Eponilia Festival. Let's pay for that. Prestige +1. I mean, it's not really going to help those guys over in Barenbow if they are rioting, are they? So 15 minutes left on this. We should have granite in now. Right, let's see. The problem is, like, we're getting a bit of a queue coming in to trade at the trading post. So what we are going to do this episode actually is redo this whole dock area just so we can get materials in and out more efficiently. But let's see, where are the raw, the construction materials? There we go, the granite. We've got granite now, and yeah, we've got another 12 minutes on that, looking good. So for the final build bit here, I just want to get this wall I just want to get this wall done, and then we'll finish off inside of it, right? So this is going to come down here, and then I want it to connect up down here, which means everything needs to shift up one, and I'm going to get rid of these, and hopefully it doesn't ruin our workforce. No, we're still good. Still good on equities. So let's just quickly move. I can't move those up. These need to go a little bit further. Get these on there, and then let's just put those that side. This is really big. Do we even need that there? Maybe not. That, yeah, okay, we don't need that. Maybe we do. I don't know. We'll put it back in, I think. Let's spin that around, and then we can finally get that wall down there and connected. Okay, nice. Let's get that up there, and that will come down there like that. Probably get a house around the back. Yep, we can. Get some concrete path in, and then yeah, we need a warehouse. Maybe it'll fit in there actually. We will have to hang on, no, it won't fit in there, but what we can do is maybe maybe it can go there. That might look okay, right? Bring that round. What is this? A request from the Emperor. Deliver 1 load of archers to there. I think we'll accept that because we can do that pretty easily. The thing is with this is there's now not a lot of space down here, which is not ideal. But we'll fill it in with some things. I don't really know what though. let's start with our kind of favourite things. Watchtower and the well. Okay, that's a good start. We'll upgrade the warehouse to make it look a bit fancier. What we really need is like a 2 wide building there, but I don't think there are any 2 wide buildings. So let's just put that. Actually, let's move that up one so we can bring a path down there. Get the concrete around it. Get the red there. I don't know if I like this bit, so I'm going to fill that in with road. Yeah, that looks a lot better like that. Cool, and I think we need some more red over this side. We don't really have red. I mean, we can put red up here, and we need to put a foundation around the wall as well, don't we? Do we just go like that and then get some trees? What trees do we want? Maybe these fig trees? Yeah, that's good, isn't it? Oh, a fig tree would go nice there. Fig tree would go nice in a lot of places, but there's no space for it. Cool, and then on the outside here, what I'll do is just put the overgrowth, wherever that is. Yeah, let's put that like that. This area here, we won't go out that area because that could be a whole nother thing, right? So this is looking much better now, much better. So that is good. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Let's see what we can do up here just to finish off around the outside. I think let's continue the red down here, and again we'll get some trees in it. I quite like these ones here. They're a little bit brighter, aren't they? Oh, should we go for these? Yeah, that's not bad at all, actually. Can I get some more in this bit? I can. I mean, it's not perfect, but it works. I definitely want to put red underneath it and there. Oh, they're going to look. Everyone's always so close to revolting, right? Don't worry about it. I mean, look, hang on, look. 1.3 happiness. 1.3k happiness, actually. But it's probably on another island, isn't it? Right, let's get that last bit in. And I think round the back, we'll do more of this.
We have finished one phase of a construction project.
And with that, we are right on time. We are right on time. We've just finished the next phase of the Hippodrome, so we are ready to upgrade once again. Let's finalize the facade and arches, and again, oh, it's building up, isn't it? It's building up. Nearly there, guys. We are nearly there. Let's take a look at what we actually need for this. It's an hour for this stage, but we need concrete, marble, mosaics, that's bronze, which we already have brought over. And we need cushions, which is going to be a problem. So we'll deal with that. And then we've got ornate wood, which we are already making. So we should be good with that. We need 366 workforce, but we do need to increase our population of patricians by 1,000. Oh my god. Okay. Let's go and attempt that, right? So we'll do the final upgrades over here. So that's like our second patrician district, and I'm thinking I'm gonna have to upgrade a bunch of these as well, you know. I wanted this all just to be equities, but clearly I don't think we can do that. Let's just copy those, fill in that gap just to make it a little bit more full, and we'll see how many that gives us. We can do it. Okay, fantastic. Let's start construction. What we need to do is actually get on top of cushions, right? Because that is going to be the bottleneck here. We've got all of these over here, but they're missing dye works. Okay. So we need more dye works, more cushion stuffers, and just kind of get it done, right? We need patrician workforce as well, because we've put more to work in there, haven't we? But we have a plan, don't worry. As you can see, I've done a bit of a rearrange here just to get prepared for this, but we're going to build another market square like we have here, but this is going to be bigger, better, and more suitable for the Hippodrome, right? It's going to be making some of the higher end goods, right? Like cushions. So I just want to sort out cushions like very quickly, because we are really going to run into issues if we don't. Like, it's going to take forever. So I'm just going to get another cushion stuffer down there. And I'm actually going to get rid of one of these lounger factories, or the chair maker, if you want to call it by its proper name. I just hope that doesn't ruin our population, because that need is increasing our population quite a bit. So we'll just keep an eye on that. What I do need actually for the cushion stuffers, if we just take a look, is we need some more dye works. So I'm going to get down 4 of these, and hopefully that's enough. But the problem is the snails now, because flax and sandarak we actually did on the other island. We've upped the production of that, hopefully enough, so we're good. But the snails is kind of the next thing we haven't really touched in a while. So let's go over to Villa Victulia. This is one of our favourite islands, very nice looking, and we actually have snails being produced here. Let's see what the ratios are. 1 minute 30 to 2 minutes. So yeah, we should probably get another 4 of these, I think. Let's load up a little bit of concrete here, because we do need concrete for this. So yeah, let's get these. I'm gonna just copy them and put them in, like, in the sea here. Right, so we just get them to work. And I need to have, yeah, right, I need to move these just very quickly. Is that going to work? Yes, it is. The next question is, do these reach the warehouse? And I would say no, it doesn't. So we'll have to upgrade. Well, we'll upgrade the warehouse. We've done that. Why not? We'll do that. I wonder if I can get those just around that side, as in a road down here. I mean, that will look good, but we won't do that just yet, because we're here for the Hippodrome, right? We can't get distracted. Let me just quickly put those back in position. And what I'll do here actually is I'll upgrade. We can't upgrade because we don't have any concrete. Right, that's fine. This one does still reach there. Cool, so that is snails. I just want to check the trade route here, though. So this is Villa Victulia to Ankara. And yeah, this is... it's only picking up 1 lot of snails, right? So I'm going to see if I can increase that. We do have this one here doing concrete. Right, this is this is where the problem comes in. So I'm wondering if we just increase that, and then we load up another lot of snails on here. Nope, that's the wrong way. Load them up in Villa Victulia, and then I'll get rid of... Well, we'll leave both of them there, just so we're not kind of messing ourselves around with that. Cool. So that is snails being produced. We'll just quickly do a bit of work up here, just to make this a bit more efficient, and then we can move on to that big build. I am going to try and make this look a little bit nice, because we do have to wait for them snails to come over and get going, and we do need to wait for cushions to be produced anyway. So we've got a little bit of time, right, to try and make this look nice. So first up, I know that I'm going to want a wall around it. Let's do a wall like that, and then we'll reposition kind of all of these things here. The loungers, I'm going to move over actually to the market square area, wherever that will be. That will be here. So we'll put that there, and here will just be, yeah, more things like dye works and just like random stuff, right? So let's see if we can do 3 there. We can indeed. And we'll get these lot as well. Have we got another one? No, we haven't. I wonder if we need another one. You know what? I'm going to put another one down, because I feel like we will need it. Spin these around. Okay, nice. And I'll put that right there. We do have these as well, don't we? The limestone quarries, which we do need to keep operational. Cushion stuffers, I will keep a couple over here, but I will put some in the actual main market area as well. Oh look, we got some pigs here as well. Didn't notice them there. I don't think we need those, so that can go. And actually, let's move this lounger the chair maker over here. Actually, you know what? Let's move all of these over because I need space. There's something else I want to put. I want to put in the area. So this little island bit is so weird as well. It's like a really awkward, really awkward shape to build on. So I'm just going to get these moved out the way, and we'll get it sorted. Right, we'll make use of the space here. So just going to get rid of that and bring that path right down the edge here. And I'll connect it up. Well, how do we want to connect it up? In fact, let's do that because we're going to put some oat fields. That's what we're going to put. And I've got a couple here just waiting to be moved. So let's do. Oop. Let's move this one. Well, that worked, didn't it? Right, let's just do it properly. So porridge, oat field, get that right there. And how much do we need? That is fine. And then we'll have the porridge maker right next to it. And then we've got another one to bring over. I don't know how much porridge we do actually need though. That is the question. That is a question I need to answer. Let's see if I can get that right up there. Oh, I need to continue the wall, don't I? So the wall will actually just go around this bit here, I think. Saying that, these need to move over just one. And that.
A building's construction has stopped.
Okay, and that is fine like that, I think. Not sure if I like it like that, but let's move that back one. Yeah, we'll do a quick redo on that. The Hippodrome construction has stopped. It's because we don't have any cushions. That is the reason. But let's get those walled in. It's a little bit funky, isn't it? It just looks a bit basic here, doesn't it? So hopefully with the wheat fields it'll look better. But let's go like that and we'll get the overgrowth up to there. And then let's finish with that. Oh no, let's fill the whole thing in. Because I was just thinking if we do put another one down, which we will. So yeah, I'm not 100% sure on what production we've got on this. So we've got increased bread over there. But the thing is, we do need actually more bread. So we'll have to do this a little bit better. There we go, that's 120 there. But we are now stuck in the middle. Is this going to work? Is it going to work? Hopefully it will. Yeah, nice one. Cool. So that's more porridge. And we'll just copy these guys down here. And let's give them some concrete roads, just so goods are moving around a bit quicker. Cool, nice one. Dye works is done, and the fields are done there. That's cleared out a bit more space in this area because we want to be building all the way around it. So it's going to look pretty cool. Let's just have a look at the progress. 58 minutes left, but yeah, it is these cushions. And the ornate wood, we are slowly making it. We need another 70 of those. If we take a look, actually, we've got that being made over here. I think it's this building here. Nope, that's the stringer. It's this one here, the gilder. And actually, this takes sandarak and gold. So interestingly, do we have enough gold? Because that might be another bottleneck. Let's just take a quick look. Gold 82. Okay, we should be okay with that. Just gonna quickly upgrade those two. That warehouse twice, and yeah, I think we're good. It is literally just those cushions. We'll keep an eye on the gold though. So hopefully this helps, and get started on the market square. I actually think the Hippodrome is being built actually, but 2 hours and 20 minutes. Oh my god! Right, we need to increase that patrician workforce ASAP, otherwise we'll be here forever. And I'm just gonna have to increase or upgrade these guys. I really wanted this just to be equities, but maybe we can downgrade them after. So that should help us out a bit. Let's take a look. It's stopped. All right, it's not actually 57 minutes. It's because we're waiting for cushions. So let's actually just focus on that right now. I do have a little bit of a plan for this, but we will see how it goes. The plan always starts with a wall, so we're going to put one of those around the outside here, and that's going to give us the area we can build in. I want to bring that path down like that, just so we know how far up we can go. And in fact, probably... Oh, there's an army there. I was going to say, let's move those over there. But I was going to say, we probably just want to go up to this area here. And that's in level with the actual Hippodrome. Then we'll have a little bit of a funky wall there. Or, because do we want a square? Or do we want a rectangle? I don't really know. I just think... Hang on, that's too far. All right, so we'll start with this one, right? So first up, let's try and improve the housing situation with the patricians. Yeah, like I said, I don't really have a plan for this. I don't think we'll need too much housing, so we won't go too mad here. Mainly, I want to have things being made in here, right? That's probably going to be the priority. So I'm just going to try and set them out in an interesting way as well. Okay, let's push them back right to the corner. And we'll get like another single road there. I would like to have the glass blower in here. And maybe like togas again. I love those togas, don't I? We should probably actually see what we are missing though. That is probably a good idea. Yeah, let's have a quick look, see if there is anything kind of missing. Amphorate? No, we won't do that. Liars. Okay, standing liars we get in here, but I don't want to waste waste the wood. So we'll do the fine glass, we'll do the loungers, and we'll do the lyre at some point. In fact, should I get rid of another lounger thing? Because we have got quite a few of those. Again, we'll just keep an eye on the population there, but we should be good. Right. These guys, what they need? Market and a tavern. Of course, that should go in. So we've got the market right there. Tavern will bring on this side. And we've got a fire. Don't worry about it. It's not an inferno, so don't worry about it. Cool. So I just need a few more patrician. I say patrician houses. These are going to get upgraded. And then I think that is good enough. Okay, hopefully we can upgrade these. We can. Okay, it's not the most interesting layout, I'm not going to lie, but we're going to make it look a bit nicer with with our flowers. So we'll continue like the yellow theme around here, and by that I just mean put yellow flowers everywhere. What I could do just in the corner, a statue. I need to make a little bit of space for that. In fact, I want to do this on the diagonal. Or do we get a couple of these in? Yeah, let's do a couple of those and get those flowers back in. Don't know if they need to be a little bit spaced out further, but we'll leave it for now. Let's get these guys upgraded. So we need to upgrade the roads to concrete. And these patricians, I feel like we're going to have to do quite a bit of work to get them upgraded. So let's see what else we need. A sanctuary and a grammaticus. I mean, we could just do one sanctuary, couldn't we? In fact, this out here is going to be a bit of like another market square, but a bit more open. So I think we can get the sanctuary here, right? Let's do that. That should meet the needs there. And again, it's stopped, but it's restarted. It seems like we're missing ornate wood and the cushions, right? So I tell you what we could do actually in this area. You know what? It's filling up. It's filling up very quickly. I'm not gonna lie. This, I was hoping it to be a little bit more open than what it is right now, but that is fine. So let's get a couple of those there. And those. I mean, these aren't actually running out of stuff, are they? So it looks like we're good. I don't know where the rest of the cushion stuff... Oh no, the patricians are on fire. Anyway, yeah, I don't know where the rest of the cushion stuffers are. Do we only have 3? I'm not entirely sure. Right, let's get these upgraded to the next thing, because yeah, the main thing is patricians, isn't it? That's what we need. So these equities, they will now need a theatre. They need an aqueduct, and fine glass we've got, that's fine. And then a forum or a bathhouse. Okay. This this could be very tricky to get in. What are these? Plebeians. Okay, this is fine. What I should actually do, sort out that plebeian workforce quickly. So let's do a couple of these over here, and that should be okay. So let's see how big the bathhouse is, because that's going to be the main thing, isn't it? That could fit. Oh, that could fit like that, you know. Yeah, let's put it there, and then we'll move the sanctuary up a little bit. That's the other one. What I might do actually is just spin them around, just because they look a bit weird like that. Okay, nice one. These, the wall does need to go all the way up there. Or in fact, I was going to put the wall down here, wasn't I? I'm not sure about that now. Also, that, I feel like should be the other way around, because the market should be right in the middle, shouldn't it? Okay, so yeah, we need we need to get either... Oh, okay, we can do this in two, right? The aqueduct system and the bathhouse, because the bathhouse does need a cistern next to it. Where do we put the cistern, though? That is the question. I wonder if we can bring it... So we have to come down here and then like into the center here. I wonder if I've got too much housing, right? I think I might do. So let's just get rid of that and that. That, and we'll get rid of that one as well. Then I'll move this one up and hopefully we can get the cistern in there. Yeah, but then we can have the road behind it. Get a couple more roads in there. And I would like a road out the back here, but I just don't think it's going to work, is it? Let's see how far that reaches as well, actually. That does reach out here if we upgrade some more of these roads. Ooh, it doesn't reach that far, to be fair. But we will go with it. We will go with it. Okay, this is going to continue to stop while we get loaded up on these two. The ornate wood shouldn't be an issue, right? That should just come in and then cushions, right? We need to stop looking at that because we're not going to be able to do anything about it. The cushions, they're just working on overtime now. So, right, let's see what we can do here with the aqueduct. Now, first of all, let's just see where the aqueduct comes from. If we can get it coming down here, look, if we get it here, let's go in planning mode, right? Because we don't want to waste all of our concrete. So, what I'm thinking, we bring it down here like this. We bring it around the corner through these houses, because these houses will go. We need to bring it all the way down here, actually. That might work. In fact, that will work. Yeah, let's do that in planning mode. We've got Grammaticus right there. The only thing is, I wanted like a big old grand entrance on this side, but actually, the aqueduct might be a good way to just like border that off. So, you know what? I'm quite liking this. Yeah, and it's not too close to the Hippodrome, is it? It just goes around the back, which is fine. So we're gonna have to get rid of a bunch of these houses. Which, you know what? We won't get rid of them. We'll move them just out the way. So it's going to come up here, up here. That one needs to move. This needs to move. And we'll leave everything else where it is. Actually, this probably needs to move. Maybe we need a few more houses as well up here, just to get that last little bit of workforce sorted, because we are minus 52 on that, aren't we? Okay, redo that road. Get rid of that. Spin that around. Okay, let's see if we can get that all the way up. Goes to there. We have to get rid of this wall. Okay, will it let us put that? Will it let us put that back in? That little gate? I don't know. This one's gonna have to move. Okay, nice one. That is very good. I'm very happy with that. Get these paths reconnected. And hopefully we can get the wall back in. We can. It looks a little bit funny, but we'll go with it. Let's actually upgrade these now and get this aqueduct working. Hopefully we have enough of everything. It is basically crucial we get this aqueduct done, because without it we ain't getting any more patricians. Are we going to have enough tiles? This is always so expensive, isn't it? Okay, I think we're good there. I think we are good. Let's get that wall back in. Ah, no. Oh no, hang on. It's not going to let me put the wall in, is it? Maybe we go like that around it. Okay, that worked. You know what? I actually quite like that. Okay, let's get some of our dandelions just in the area, and we are gonna have to do our yellow kind of thing down the aqueduct. I'll just do that for now, because this over here I feel like is going to need a lot of work. And yeah, we have plans for this area as well, but let's just continue with this, right? I think we're doing okay with this, you know. It is weight in materials. The wood I don't think is going to be a problem. That's just kind of come in whenever. It's literally just those cushions on, isn't it? So that's fine. Maybe I put another couple down. See, that's an outrageous amount. How many have we actually got? 4. You know, we've only got 4 actually. We definitely need more of these. Ah, look, patricians have just gone into ruins over there. Right. Let's see what else we need. It's just the bathhouse, isn't it? Easier said than done. Right, so let's move this out the way. And I think we can put this just outside. If we do it like that. Bring that around, do like a diagonal there. Again, like that. You can tell when I'm when I'm concentrated when I go silent. Okay, that is good. Get a couple of those in. Let's do that and that. And that should be the temple being supplied to those guys. Let's check. Yep, nice one. So yeah, it is literally the forum or the baths. So, do we need that? I'm going to say no. That was a flax field. These up here, I'm just going to move them. I said I was going to do plebeians maybe up this side. So it might actually be worth maybe starting that. Just want to get the bathhouse down, and then we'll decide, right? Just want to get that patrician workforce up as much as possible. Move those final ones out of the way.
A building's construction has stopped.
Yep, I may turn off those notifications, just because they are. It's because we know, right? We know that's going to continue to do that. You know what? Actually, let's just get these cushion stuffers down here. We'll double up production on those. No reason not to. I mean, the reason not to is because it takes patrician workforce, but we should have that sorted out very shortly with the bathhouse. So let's actually get that down wherever it is. Nope, that's the library. We are here for the bathhouse. And you know what? That actually will look pretty good there. Yeah, that's good. Right overlooking the sea. What a view that is. Awesome. And we've got enough space around it to do a nice bit of my favourite thing, beautification. Looking good, looking good. I'm going to put roads there, and we'll just do that for now. I'll tell you what we probably want is that in the middle, or that like that, that like that. Continue that road down, and then bring that wall up. Oh, hang on, like, get rid of that. Get rid of that as well. Then I'm thinking we just get rid of, oh, not the Hippodrome. We get rid of these, and we bring that wall all the way up to the Hippodrome. And then we don't have one there because that looks silly. Okay, I like that. Very cool. Very, very cool. And we'll have... Oh, not like that. Let's just finish off that wall there. That will go through to there. There's a little bit of an upgrade needed. Cool. I really like that. The main thing, though, is let's upgrade these to patricians now. Hopefully we can. Very shortly we can. So that's good. And these guys, of course, they are missing. They're missing dye. I just don't know how much dye you actually need, because to be fair, you do use it for pretty much everything, don't you? Like, that's like wild how much you use it for. Oh my god, we're right down on Libertas workforce. Why is that? Something's gone wrong here. Something has gone desperately wrong. Ah, look, that hasn't got the system near it. That was very far away anyway, wasn't it? So what we may need to do here, upgrade to marble roads just to increase range of it just quickly. So if we just do marble road down, that should now reach. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Okay, that's an issue. So we need to sort that out. I'll move that up there, and then this warehouse. Does that still reach these guys? Yeah, it does. Okay, that was a bit scary, wasn't it? Right, back to here. We can now upgrade. So let's do all of those. Nice one. I mean, it's sorted us out a little bit, but the population will go up once they get supplied with a bunch of stuff. I'll just do that there. And actually, let's just finish off the last little bits. Is there anything else we want to do? Yep, here, 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 and do I need that warehouse right in the middle? I feel like that's a pretty decent place actually for it, so we'll go for it there. That we don't need. And then just finally, let's get an entrance into there. And we'll need to make this look nicer, but I'm pretty pleased with this right now. I will do a few of these city services. It's always good to have them in the middle, just filling up the space. So one of them is the latrine. I don't know why I laugh every time. It's so childish, isn't it? Right, latrine, and we'll do a well. And finish off just with these flowers. What I really want to get sorted is this, because that, I don't really like it there with the statues. I'm thinking a tree may be better, and like a big tree like this. If it goes in the middle, that is. Or we could put it right at the back there. And then fill that in. And I think that looks a lot better, but we'll need a tree. Like a tree here. Can we get a decent looking view like that? Yeah, okay. That's fine. I don't think I can get dandelions underneath it, can I? So we'll leave that like that. But that, actually, pretty pleased with that. And it was very quick to put together. So it looks actually quite decent for how long we spent on it. I did just do a little bit of an investigation on the production chain for cushions because these were always missing goods. And it turned out we weren't producing enough snails over on the other island. So I did just go over there and sort that out. So hopefully that's now up and running properly. It will take a bit of time for those to flow through though. The other thing as well, the population was like really low. So I did a little bit of investigation and it turns out that we are not making bread. And what's happened here is when I was doing my little rearrange to prepare for this area, I just totally broke the production chain for bread because this doesn't have a road connected to it. So I'm just going to move that back to this way and hopefully we can get bread back up on our own and the population up. So that should sort out our patrician workforce. Now what I'm going to do now is actually start on a little bit of a farm area because I want all of this to be wheat fields and maybe around here as well. So we're going to need a bunch of these wheat fields and they need a lot of space. So I want three, at least three, that includes these two. So let's get started on that. First up though, just want to make sure we're doing it in the right place because I want to make this up into a really grand entrance, and I think I can get a bridge over. Yeah, we can get like a bridge over this side. If I run that all the way up, that I think is a lot. Well, I say it's a lot better. It's like one over, but like this is going to be the entrance kind of plaza. I've got Grammaticus right in the way. We're not going to worry about what's on this side of the aqueduct for now. We're just going to go on this side. So actually let's get rid of these wheat fields for now and I'll keep that. Or is there one of those? Yeah, actually we'll get rid of that, don't need it. That reaches this one here, that warehouse, so we'll get rid of that. And then the bakery, I'm just going to put I was hoping it was fitted in there, but it doesn't. Let's just get rid of that path because I don't think we really need that there for now anyway. We'll reconnect it up. I just want to clear out this space. That's the main thing because I've had a bit of an idea. Let's get 3 bridges in there, and if we do this, look, upgrade to concrete. They look really good, don't they? And we'll upgrade them to marble, but I'm not wasting that marble for for the Hippodrome. So actually, let's just continue that path up like that. And then we can get rid of those and have... Well, I'm going to need to keep... Oh, no, I don't need to keep that road. But we'll keep that road there for now. Or actually, we can put a road back in there. And we can get rid of... Oh, what was that? I don't actually know what that was. Hang on. It might have been a clay pit. Was it a clay pit? What have we got up here? That's a glass smelter. That's a glass smelter. Yeah, it must have been a clay pit. Okay, in that case, so let's get the bakery there. And we'll get the wheat field. In fact, let's get the bakery a bit further up. And then a wheat field. Right next to that grain mill. So, yeah, this does need a lot of space. And in fact, ideally I want it to go over this side and into this area here. Cool. How much is that? It's 170. I'm going to have to do a bit of a redo there. And do I need this path? I'm going to say no. Let's get rid of that. I don't know what that's supplying, so let's just move that up there. And I think this is... Is that in the middle? No, that's not in the middle now, is it? I don't even know if that is going to be in the middle. No, it's not. We're going to have to go further out this way. Or come in this way. I'm just chatting rubbish now, right? This is not what we're here for. We are here to do fields. I'm totally getting distracted. So that is... No, that's the bakery. This needs more fields here. So it can go underneath that. And in fact... Oh, I haven't done this very well. Do a quick redo because I want another one of these, don't I? Put that one there, and then this one can fill up there. I do, like I said, I want this area with farms. That's what I want as well. And actually, I want a wall. Oh, no. Right, let's move these back. Definitely want a wall, because otherwise, what's the point? That's not going to work. That might do, though. Yeah, the wall is kind of like the grand entrance to this place, right? And then that can actually connect up to there very nicely. Yeah, that is good. I like that. I do like that. Cool, and then the wall will have to continue up this way, and we'll put this path back in. I've got visions of this thing looking so good, but I really have no idea what I'm building right now. We're just going with the flow, which is sometimes the best way to do it. So yeah, we'll continue that up.
A building's construction has stopped.
Or do we want that and that gone? I want to get this wall perfect. It's not going to be perfect, but let's do that. And halfway up, we'll have like some entrances. There you go. That's better, isn't it? So let's continue with this. The population does seem to be going up, and in fact, I'm just going to downgrade some of these equities, and then I can upgrade some of these guys over here to patricians. You have to be a bit careful here. Actually, let's increase the plebs again. Okay, we'll go with that. That gives us 39 minutes if we keep the workforce up, which it is going up, which is good. So this entrance here is looking very good. This will be marble, but we'll do concrete for now. But let's continue with getting rid of that. Cool, and then we'll see what we can do after the fact here, right? Cool. So yeah, more fields. I wanted to get 3 of these in, which is going to be very, very tricky. So if I start with this one, actually, what I wanted to do was delete these, wasn't it? And we've just about got enough workforce. Okay, that could have been bad, couldn't it? So with all this space, actually, we will be able to get more fields in than we know what to do with. So I might actually put this bridge back in and see if we can fill up to there and see how much that gives us. Because I might need to put these in this area here, actually. which I will do. And then we'll have, yeah, we'll have the wall continue. Let's just put this wall in now, right? Have a little bit of a redo here, but let's do that like that. That comes round, and then that wall will come up like that. So essentially we have all like the farmland area on the outside of the wall. I think that will look decent. And finish off these. We're literally using as much space as we can. So yeah, these like take so much, don't they? So much farmland. Okay, I'm just going to connect that back up because I think that is a pretty decent path to have in there, right? I'll move that on the other side. Just need 10 more. Oh, two more squares there, and we are good. Let's do this one here then. It's 156. There we go. Oh, there's a big old path in the middle. Okay, let's redo. Cool, that works. And then I did want one more, didn't I? And that will go... I wanted a bit of space around it, didn't I? So this one will go back as far as we need it to do. And it can come round there a little bit as well. Okay, I really like that. It's like you're walking through the fields to get to the Hippodrome. Like you're going on a proper journey. Yeah, that is awesome. That is awesome. Just going to check that bread is coming in. Yeah, it is. It's still a little bit low. But the other things really to increase population, I don't know. Honestly, don't know. So let's just upgrade a couple more of these guys. We could downgrade them very shortly, can't we, once the building's finished. But it looks like we are doing a lot better on cushions, and we are 35 minutes left to do. So yeah, making good progress here. Ornate wood still coming in, just want to check, actually we're not missing anything, are we? No, I think Sandarak, yeah, we've got loads of Sandarak, and we've got more than enough gold. So yeah, that is going to be done in 35 minutes. Literally, as I said that, it stopped. What? Okay, maybe a little bit longer than 35 minutes. Let's turn our attention over to the dock area, because we are seeing ships queuing up for this. I mean, these are military ships, but there was a big old queue earlier, wasn't there? So we'll sort this dockland area out, and just like that, the dock is complete. And when I say complete, I mean I'm going to change it all because I really don't like how this looks. But the main thing here is we've got a couple of these trading piers now. So we've got 3 places where ships can load and unload goods. Products are going to be flying around this empire. I tell you, it's going to be excellent with that upgrade. Also, I did just improve these areas a bit because we were down on workforce. So we've added a few more houses up here on the Liberty side, and then I did build this plebeian side. They don't look too fancy, but that is on purpose because these guys aren't really that fancy, are they? So the main event here is actually to build a grand old plaza around the front of the Hippodrome, and we'll see how long we got left. 37 minutes. But what is this? Oh my god, we have a plague. Food poisoning has just started. Let me get that sorted, and then we'll start on the build here. The plague has been sorted. The major incidents in the new update are way more difficult to deal with, so I thought it'd be better just to get it done. It essentially destroyed this whole this whole region, so we had to rebuild. And actually, we're not actually doing any game, so let's begin preparation for another one. Try and keep that splendor up. Right, let's start with the main event here. So this is going to be like the main plaza around here. So let's reposition some of these buildings, and then we'll come in and make it look nice. We do want to put a few other buildings in as well. So I'm just going to try and line that up with kind of like the bathhouse on the other side, in terms of making it like the same distance away from like the edge. So we've got this nice big square in the middle. I'm gonna have to bring that down a bit further on, but I'm gonna have to clear out a bit of this space. We are massively down on population, and that is because this is doing a lot of heavy lifting. So we better get that connected back up. That was basically providing population to all of this over here. So let's get that connected, and it should provide population down there as well. Okay, we're back on it, which is good. So let's do that over there. I'm going to try and think of what I can put in the middle here. Not really sure just yet. It'd probably be another big building. This, annoyingly, is not in line. It's not in line with that, is it? Okay, that's fine. So that is that. Let's move. I'm thinking, do I need to move that out of the way? And then we can have... Well, we need to find the middle of this. So it's probably there. Oh, actually, that is actually right in the middle. We will be a bit extreme here with just getting rid of stuff, right? Because we want to make this as best as it can be. And that will go up to there. Let's get rid of that. And then we can continue that road round like that. I don't know what these are, but let's move them just in the middle quickly. I think one's a watchtower and one is a... Is that a sandal maker? Okay, cool. I thought it was a tunic maker for a minute. I am going to move that down just one, so it's in line with this. Annoyingly, this is a slightly different size, right? So it's got a gap of 2 at the back, but we have to deal with that. We have to deal with that, so don't worry about it. We'll get another path like that. And I think that is good. Just get rid of these in the middle. Haven't destroyed the workforce as much as I thought I would. So that is good. Let's bring these guys back down. Try and get that around the outside. And then I need to think of what I can put in the middle here. There's a big space, and I'm thinking we get like a big building. Not the forum. The forum's over there doing its own thing. Let's get... Well, we've got the temple already. The library. Oh, okay. Does that fit? It does. We can put it on the angle as well. That looks quite good. Yeah, that's... is that good? I mean, if we put it this way, it doesn't really line up. That's the problem. So we will have to go on a diagonal, but I think we can make this work. You know, actually, I quite like that. I do quite like that. Gives it a bit of variety, doesn't it? So we'll just get some path around it. And then we've got a nice little area at the front, haven't we, to do something with. So that's good. Out the front here, I think we'll keep like the market and everything. Because I think that will be pretty good. I don't think we'll keep these though. So yeah, let's get the market in the middle there. And I definitely want to keep these things because these are these are propping up the economy. Let's do that like that. Is that equal? No, it's not equal, is it? That is. No, that's not even equal. I think that's equal. Okay, that is equal. Cool. If I'd have missed that and started doing everything in here, that would have bugged me. Okay, so that's good. We can get up like that, and we'll have some like mosaics in the middle here, I think. So yeah, looking good there. Do I want to flip these around? Yeah, let's flip them around like that. Get those connected up with a couple of roads. And that actually looks pretty good as an entrance. Over this side, we are going to need a couple of other things. So let's start on that. We'll get this warehouse up here just for now. Oh no, do I want... What I want over here is a sanctuary. So let's grab this one. Or we'll copy it, in fact. And get that... Where do we put that? Just get rid of this detail in there. Put another road up. I'll tell you what we need. Get rid of all that. Make that equal. Then we could probably even put this forum back one more. Or do... Actually, no. We want a bit of space around it, don't we? Again, this is doing a little bit of heavy lifting with the population, so we've got to be careful. Is that still affecting all of those? Yes, it is. Maybe we do need just to add a road in there and get these upgraded to marble again. Okay, I think we're good for that. I think we are good for that. Where's our sanctuary? I don't think we even put this down, did we? So yeah, copy it. And that actually will fit very nicely in there. Yeah, I quite like that, in fact. Let's move that over one. Oh yeah, that works, doesn't it? Okay, I wonder if we can get like a shrine or something in there. We'll come back and have a look at that when we start detailing. So that is nice. Out the front here, I reckon we have some more kind of shops or something like that. Definitely need these back in. So that's the Custodia and that. Maybe we get the tavern. Yeah, should we put a tavern right there? And then we can have a couple of shops around the outside. I don't know what we need though. Let's just check on the needs. Everything is actually being fulfilled. Is there anything else a little bit more fancy? Bread is still down. Okay, maybe we're just not making a lot of bread. So we're not going to put a bakery there. Don't worry about it, it's fine. This is 16 minutes left. We're still waiting on that. I mean, we're making slow progress, aren't we, with it? So that's fine. I'll come back to have a think about that. So this is looking like a pretty good layout at the moment. Let's just get those connected back up. I will redo this area here. I might do a wall. A wall might work, actually. And then what else I wanted to do was this thing here. And sort out this sort of entrance as well. So I'll just redo that. And it will look quite nice if we can just do like that. And I don't know what I'm going to put in here. But what I might do in the middle is get something that looks nice, and I don't know what does look nice. What we're going to have to do is actually get that. Let's get rid of that, because I want to get this wall across as well, and then we can put path through there. There we go, nice one. And then that one will come through here. We've got a Grammaticus. So I don't know, again, I don't know what I'm going to put in this area. Maybe some shops and stuff, but we need really that to be finished, because we're making, tell you what, these guys aren't working. Let's get rid of those, and let's get rid of those. I mean, I don't think it's going to really like cause us to take any longer on this thing now. But right, that's good. Maybe we do put that Grammaticus right there. I'm just going to get rid of this Grammaticus because I've just been sitting there for 5 minutes figuring out how to get that into this place, and it's not going to work without some drastic kind of rework. So let's give it a go. Just going to get rid of those walls, and we'll bring that up there and continue these walls all the way down like that, and then this will have another entrance there, and then we'll continue this kind of path up to this location here. And I'm thinking just on the outside here, right? Well, over this side I think we just put a forest or something, right? So let's see what ones we've got. No, that's not a forest. So this is the pine garden. That I think looks quite good, you know. And then on the outside, we'll do. To be fair, we want the yellow up here. And then maybe more pine garden here. That might actually look decent, right? Yeah, that is quite nice. I like it. I like it. We'll leave that how it is. I mean, that's not great, is it? But in fact, let's move these back. So I moved them over, trying to get everything in, and that's more. Is it equal? No, it's not. Let's move them back again. See, the thing here is this path is making it a bit dodgy. So we'll leave that for now. We'll put, I don't know, we'll put their buildings or something, and then let's just actually do one last thing, because I want an archway, definitely. Right there, I think. Yeah, because then that will open out onto a little area there. So that is good. Let's give these an upgrade. And we'll get our flowers in the middle.
In your city.
And then I want to get some trees as well. These palm trees. Yeah, look at that. That looks pretty good, doesn't it? And then I need a foundation just around the outside, just very quickly, and we'll do this sun-kissed stone because we've used that elsewhere on this side, haven't we? So let's get that going. So that is a nice looking entrance, if I do say so myself. Yeah, I like that. I just need to sort out this area, and we need to get the Grammaticus back in because these guys need it. So let's try that just very quickly. Oh, it's on this side, isn't it? I mean, I think it will fit. If we just do a little bit of work here, can you get rid of that path actually? Or do we want to keep that path through there? I think I quite like that. Let's get rid of that, rid of that. And Grammaticus can go in there. Okay, that path can connect to that Grammaticus. It's like a secret entrance there. That is pretty cool. And then maybe over on this side. Oh no, we need a path actually on there through to there. And then we'll have a path on the outside. And I think we'll just get a few more of these. And do we get those on as well? What I really want is a square bit there. Is this too much? Nope, that was easy. Okay, that's good. I don't think that's equal on either side, but I don't think I care at the moment. That looks good. Just want to check these farms. Yeah, we've lost a bit of fieldage with those, haven't we? In fact, we've lost a lot of fieldage. Really need to get that sorted. Cool. Actually, we'll leave it like that for now, because otherwise we'll be here forever. So that actually is a pretty grand entrance, if I do say so myself. Yeah, looking good. Just need to finish off this last bit up here. And I think I know exactly what's going to go up here. So, we need to get rid of these warehouses. I'm just going to get rid of one for now, because we do actually have this over here. I did this off camera as well, just to up the population a bit also. But let's get a couple of production buildings, because we are not making necklaces, are we? But we do have everything coming over to do that. Oh, if I can get it orientated correctly, so that's good. Then the other thing was these lyres, and I think we can get that over this side, which would be pretty cool. I do need to just relocate this actually. Let's put it up there just very, very briefly. Nope, not that one. It's this one. The only thing with this lyres is it's not exactly square with the outside, but if we do that, get rid of that, that works. Okay, amazing. I'm thinking, do we actually need this path at the back? Ooh, that would have been a disaster, wouldn't it? Jeez, that would have been an absolute disaster. I don't think we need that path there, but I'm going to keep it. And yeah, we'll leave it like that. And I think we'll just continue with the yellow theme here. So let's do full dandelion patch. And then, oh, I could do exotic garden. No, I don't want to do exotic garden. Let's see what else we can put here. Maybe more palm trees. Normally I'd make time to kind of like orientate these like differently like this every time, but we are in a little bit of a rush right now. I'm not gonna lie. Cool. So yeah, that actually, I really like that. Maybe a little bit quick and a bit more work we can do on it, but yeah, I'm happy with that. I am happy with that. Let's see what we've got. 8 minutes left. So let's turn our attention over to the grand entrance and finish off this last bit before we get that hippodrome built. Where do we start? I think we start over here because we've already done this detail and we can kind of continue around this way. So just going to start off with some of these trees around the outside. And you know what? Let's bring them all the way up. All the way up here. Get rid of those two. And that, yeah, that looks pretty nice, doesn't it? We need to detail around the outside here, and we are going to go yellow again because we may as well continue that theme. And I'm thinking, do we just do something simple like that, or do we want to get some flowers or something in? Let's get, oh, not Not a marble road, concrete road there. And then the concrete roads in there as well. Oh, I've done marble again. Okay, let's see. I'm thinking let's actually try a couple of trees here. Because I quite like this one. Could just do that at the front. Or do we just go crazy and go all the way around? I mean, yeah, let's do it, because we wouldn't spare any expense, would we, on the grand entrance here? So yeah, that's good. I'm wondering if I can get some like shops and stuff. When I say shops, I mean like production buildings. That is a bit of a funky corner there, isn't it? Need to get rid of that. Oh my god, what's going on there? We're not on diagonal construction, that's why. Okay, let's continue all that. Do that. Oh, do we actually want that filled up with trees, or do? I'm gonna get a couple of little buildings in there. I think, like this guy, because we always need a spinner. And actually, let's put that behind there, and then that right there. Oh, we've got a watchtower there as well. That actually is a pretty good place for it, I think. And let's fill... Yeah, I'm going to fill that in, actually, with this. Okay, yeah, I like that. I do like that. Okay, so it does hide the building a little bit, but I don't mind it. Let's just redo this path around here. And we've got a festival going on. Nice one. What I want to do here is make this a little bit more fancy. So I'm going to actually change the skin of it. I'm going to use this green one just to make it look a little bit different. And actually, this one as well. The temple. I thought the temple had a different skin. I think it might be the forum, actually. Yeah, the forum does as well. So let's get that green as well. Yeah, that's good, isn't it? That does look nice. And I think I'm going to change up colours now, right? I know we've been doing yellow all the way around this place, but I'm going to go for pink because we've got pink over here in front of the Colosseum. So we'll just continue that kind of theme around. And I'm trying to think which one I want to use. Do we go for more purple? What do we have over here? We have the more purple one, but I think this might be a bit too much. So actually, no, we're going to do it. Like I said, it's going to be like over the top extravagant, you know. So we're going to have no expense spared whatsoever. In here we'll have some mosaic, I think. But do we want some trees? I think we've got these oleanders, haven't we? These are pretty nice, and they are kind of pink as well, so let's get them all the way down. And I won't have them on this side. Just because I feel like that is going to be like a wide open area. So let's get rid of that one and grab that, put that one there, and I think put one right there. Okay, yeah, that's good. So that area is pretty much done. What I do need to do, I've just noticed, is grab some of the mosaic. What one we're using is this one, wasn't it? And get that just surround the foundation of the wall. It's just, again, I always say it, but things like this just add a little bit of detail. Yeah, look at that. And missed a few spots in there, so we'll fill those in. Cool. And then the other thing was the yellow underneath the aqueduct, if we can do it. I mean, we're not going to do it here, but just along here, because we totally forgot to do that before. Man, we've literally strayed. We strayed into Liberta's residences. Okay, we're back here. We're back here. We're back here. I like the purple. It's like a nice contrast, isn't it? From there to there. I think that's looking. Yeah, I think that's looking really good at the moment, actually. Let's actually just check on the Hippodrome. It's still missing goods, but only 6 minutes left on this. We are getting there with the cushions, so I think we're making good progress there. We will leave this middle bit for last because I want to move on to here, because I think we will just kind of copy what we've done, right? So let's get those pink flowers there, and then we'll get the oleander. Again, we'll do it just on the side that's not pointing to that big old bit in the middle. Yeah, and even that looks good, doesn't it? Like just having just a bit of an edge around it. So let's just finish upgrading those roads. Okay, nice one. Now I need to think what I'm doing up here. that is going to be a problem. I can't upgrade these. There we go. Sweet. So yeah, this forum, just do all of those roads. Okay, that's looking good. I'm not sure if I like the forum being like the same direction as this temple, so I'm going to just change that quickly. We'll move that out of the way. I'm hoping this is going to be quick. I think it might be. So let's do that right there. Okay, we'll bring the path down there and just finish that off like that. Let's get that in, and I need to get the what's it called in now, don't I? Tavern goes there. Is that will affect those guys actually? Oh, no, we've already got a tavern in, so maybe we don't need that. Okay, that's fine. I don't think I need that anymore because there's one right next to it. So we'll do a bit of a clear out there, get this guy back, and we'll do that at the front. And in fact, I'm going to move that back just one.
Ceasefire has ended,
We've just ended a ceasefire. I don't know which that was. That's probably Voda, wasn't it? I think that's the only one we had a ceasefire with. So hopefully we're okay over in Albion. We haven't visited there for a while, so probably should check on it, but we've got the Hippodrome to build, so we won't be doing that for a while. Let me just get rid of that. Get that in there, and then I'm thinking behind here we have like just a couple of shops and stuff like we have here, but I don't know which ones we should put. That's the problem. So I reckon we just go with the spinner again and the Pilius Felter. Or can we just maximize that space? Oh, what am I doing? Maximize that space and get 2 of those spinners in. Then I'll get yellow down there. Okay, that's good. And then I will continue this pink. If I can grab it, that is. Around the outside of this. In fact, I will need an entrance at the back and front of that. But mainly around here. Yeah, okay, I like that. I'm wondering actually, I'm wondering a lot of things. Do I need that path there? And bring that all the way down? I don't know how that's going to look when the Hippodrome is built, but it gives us a bit more space up here. To do something. I don't know what yet. Maybe just fill it in with trees. Because yeah, I'm wondering like if that looks good attached, because that might be like a bit of an entrance there, you know. I'm not sure. So we'll do that and we'll get this shrine back connected. Just at the top and bottom there. And then I'm thinking we do have the trees around both of these. What am I going to put here? Oh my god. Let's actually have a look at what else we can make. The caviar. I think that might be a bit too fancy for over there. Maybe we have that in the middle. Yeah, let's put that in the middle there actually. I think we'll get back to that. But what else can we make here? We've got things like the toga. Ah, the theatre. That might be good to put in. Ah, it's so big though, isn't it? I don't think we can get that in anywhere. Yeah, that's not going in anywhere soon. Maybe just do simple tabulous. And toga, that does fit. Yeah, that's quite good, isn't it? So let's grab our oleanders again. And we'll just do, again, a no expense spared. We'll put all of that, yeah, all the way down. And we've missed a bit, but that's fine. And then the same with that bit there. Cool. It's a bit crowded, isn't it? I don't know if I like those there. We'll leave that a little bit more open, I think. And actually, let's put that as well a little bit more open. And that a little bit more open. Cool, all this detailing, I tell you. Could spend like forever doing it, I tell you. No, let's get rid of those two. Okay, yeah, that I think that looks good. Definitely need these guys. I don't know where I'm going to put those, but let's upgrade that warehouse just so it looks much better. And you know what? Let's put the fire next to that there because we need it in the vicinity. And then this custodia, I'm just going to have to put it around the back here. Not ideal, but we have to make it work. In fact, I should probably do a path down like that. Okay, so that is good like that. Yeah, I quite like that area. So the last thing is just to sort out this middle bit here. So let's I've no idea what I'm going to do with it, but let's give it a go. I'm thinking we keep this pretty simple and pretty open, right? So I'm going to go into the Marvelous Mosaics pack and I'm going to use this Latium mosaic here because it's really bright and I really like this one. So we'll put that around each side and it goes with the purple colour scheme, doesn't it? Which is very good. So let's get that like that. And we need to fill in the rest of the kind of area with, yeah, another purple mosaic like that. Yeah, I think that looks great. And actually, I'm wondering, we've got a different skin for this. Pink. No, let's keep that. Let's keep that as a green. Right, so we'll go with that. Cool. Let's upgrade to marble roads. So I don't think we need any marble at the moment. We must be so close on that. Must be so close. It keeps stopping though. 2 minutes left. We're so close on the cushions. It won't be too long. Right, so that looks really good. I like that a lot. Let's move that over not move it over, upgrade it to marble. Then I need something here. What is this? The amphitheater requires our input. The mysterious moment. This was so long ago. We will spare them. I think it gives us a new ship captain, which is very nice. Just notice there's a little bit of a diagonal bit there. So yeah, that is good. We need a bit more detail around here. I really don't know what I'm going to do with this bit. I left it free, but should we just fill it up with that for now? And then we'll come back to that, I think. So, oh, I said I was going to put a, what's it called? Caviar there, but I'm not, because we've already got the market and stuff, haven't we? So I will quickly just do all this as marble. We shouldn't run out. Just get the last little bits in. Cool. And again, let's just get that purple mosaic around the outside. Now the buildings, they don't really fit. They don't really fit, do they? So I'll leave it for now and maybe change them out. But the main thing I want to do is just get this place looking decent. We've got a festival going on as well. Look at that. It looks brilliant, doesn't it? So first up, let's start off with some statues. And I'll use all of these, right? Because we got 4. I mean, these aren't very big, are they? Now, these are the big ones. But I can't really get them in where I want them to go. So, do we go right at the corner? So, that's the town crier, isn't it? We'll get this like that, and then the harmonia. Let's do 2 of those harmonias. Cool, so that's a good start. And yeah, I do like the fire, so maybe just a couple of those just to give it a bit of movement. What is that there? Is a tree. Where did that come from? Okay, you know what? That is actually super simple, but really effective. I'm just going to see if I need anything else. Maybe one of these on each kind of corner. Ah, look. There's a bit of a funny bit there. Yeah, let's continue putting those around. I mean, the library, it does give, oh, I need to delete that. Yeah, the library, it does give like, oh no, I deleted the, I'll delete the mosaics because it wasn't in the right place. That is, just double check, that one isn't. There we go, that's better. Let's put these back down. What I was saying is, this gives +2 fire risk, so, or minus fire safety. So having flames right next to it is probably not a good choice, but we've got it. We've got it, and it works. So yeah, down here looks a bit bland, doesn't it? So I think I'm going to need a road up to it. And then maybe some of these small braziers. Not the fire pit, no. Or do we do the raised ones? Yeah, let's do that. And maybe some big old things if we've got them. So we've got the town crier, that one. Maybe a couple of those. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good actually. Yeah, I'm loving that. One thing though, feel like we could have something in the middle here. And this is kind of where we're going to be going to battle and doing races in it. So if we do the officia of the Pax, and then actually get in there and in there, Town Crier and Harmonia. Yeah, I like that. That is pretty simple entrance, isn't it? I will just copy these braziers over here, and then right on time we have finished the final stage of the Hippodrome. This I'm gonna try and sort out off camera, but we've done it. Let's go ahead and finalize the Hippodrome.
I think that's just brilliant.
Look at that. That is incredible. I know I've said it every stage, but that genuinely is a sight to behold, isn't it? Let's get in there a little bit more detail. Yeah, you got all the people out on the outside, on the roof. Amazing. Let's have a look at the back as well. Yeah, that's really cool. I love it. I love it. It's massive. It's massive. Let's go inside as well. We've already got kind of like a parade going on. We've got people in the stands. Yeah, we need to get racing, don't we? So let's start our first one. We're going to go into here, the Hippodrome Races. And this is similar to the Colosseum, where we have to do a bit of a preparation. But we need to choose our charioteer. We've got our competitors here. These look pretty good. But let's choose one of these lucky people. I'm going to go for Glass Poet, because I think he looks pretty cool with his glass blowing stick there. So let's begin that preparation. And it's asking for bread, sardines, horses, and leather. So we're good for all of them except for horses. I'll have to bring that over from Albion. This is giving us +4 population, +1 income, +1 happiness, +1 religion, and +8 prestige across the whole island. Look at that. Look at that. So this is going to take 20 minutes to prepare. So what we'll do is bring over horses from Albion, and I'll do a little bit of work on the front here while we wait for that to be completed. I can't get over how good this looks, but we are nearly done with the preparation for the race. Unfortunately, we didn't get enough horses, so we're not going to get maximum splendor from this, but we just want to host our first race, don't we? But while that is kind of counting down, let's just take a look at what we've done here. So first up, as you can notice, I changed this whole front, but I put a theatre and a grammaticus in. Maybe needs to be in a different position, but it's a bit rushed for time, really. So that's all good there. Also, I swapped the bathhouse over to this side because this was green and this was green. It just made a bit more sense. Obviously done a bit of upgrading to marble, and actually I need to upgrade all of these, don't I, to marble, just to make it look a bit nicer. But because we did move the bathhouse over, I had to just extend that aqueduct down here, so that was fine. And then yeah, the temple is on this side. So that is literally everything that was changed, but the races are about to begin. Here we go. Where is our guy? I don't know which one's our guy. Come on, Glass Poet. Look at him go. Amazing. There's 4 laps here. Who's this? I don't know. One's pulled out, haven't they? Look at that. Oh, this might be our one. Yeah, look, he's lost stamina. So the more stamina they have, the more laps they can do, and it looks like we just don't have the stamina, right? But lap 1 is down. We've got sprint though. Let's activate that. He's in sprint mode. I think he's coming back. This must be our guy. Oh no, he's gone back again. So every time these guys complete a race, they will actually rank up and get better at racing. So Glass Poet is going to be our racer of choice for now. But that is lap 2 done. We're on to lap 3. Can we get another sprint? The other two, yeah, the other two there have got a bit of sprint going. We are properly falling back, aren't we? Oh no, we are not going to win this one. But that is fine. We need to kind of get a collection of specialists going, don't we? To be able to race as many times as we want and actually have a few more improved stats, because we didn't actually know, we don't know the stats of this guy at the moment, but it looks like he's back on sprinting and we're going to come last. But it's the final lap. It is the final lap, so we're all looking good on here. I'm just glad we've got the first race done. This will increase the splendour. Yeah, Glass Poet. He's he was fourth, he was rubbish. Let's view the results here. So, yeah, we've got some splendour, not a lot, so we aren't up to the second rank. But I'm glad we've got that under our belt. Glass Poet, he has upgraded. Speed's going up a bit. Stamina was the thing that really killed us there. So there we go. We've got another half hour until we can start another one. But there we go. The Hippodrome is complete. What an impressive monument this is. It just shows you how well the Imperium Rationari is set up for mega projects like this. I will go back and do some work on the surrounding area to finish off details, but I am very happy because we managed to improve a bunch of areas in the region. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.